Pride of Higara. This is Captain Soban of the fleet, Farron Shah. Looks like you could use a hand. Attention all Sobani, pick your targets and engage.
Hello everyone. Hello. This is Captain Soban. Welcome aboard the Starship in Normal Prize for another episode of Masters of Orion. Okay, so before we actually get going, just like to say a few things. One, apologize about the lack of uploads, but I've been kind of obsessing over a couple games that I haven't really been making a series on them because they won't exactly do good on the channel. You guys probably know I've been streaming some WoW Ascension, which has been really fun, but it does nothing on the channel. But I stream just in case like people want to hang out while I play that game. And RimWorld I just got back into, and oh my god, I spent 12 hours yesterday and I spent 3 hours today playing that game. And I want to play it so much more. RimWorld is one of those games where I personally get obsessed with. After a while, I'll get obsessed with it for like a month and I'll put it on hold, and then like a half a year or a year will go by and I'll be like, oh yeah, RimWorld, I love that game, and then I'll get obsessed with it again for like another month. So I'm in that phase right now, and I'm trying to break myself out so I can make some time to make some YouTube videos for you guys, because I know I've been kind of neglecting the channel, but I'm trying to get into my brain that this is a hobby. I've tried treating it like a job, and I've tried treating it like a hobby, and for some reason, if I treat it as a job, I get stressed out. If I treat it as a hobby, I neglect it. So I have not found that perfect medium for the channel yet, and I'm hoping to get that going soon for you guys. Also, while I was getting ready to record this, I realized we can rename our planets. So I'm going to rename our main planet Higara. I think that actually renames the whole system. Yeah, because this is Higara 2, since the asteroid mine is technically Higara 1. Okay, well, whatever. That works. And then our second one, we are going to rename Karak. Which would be Karak Prime, since it's the closest one to the sun. And yes, before you guys say anything, the entire campaign of Homeworld 1 was completely over-exaggerated. This is actually how far the mothership had to go to beat that campaign. I thought that would be pretty funny. Anyways, so if I remember, we were going to build a defense station here to block off the pirates from attacking us. We are building up a hydroponic farm to get Higara growing a little bit quicker. In fact, to speed it up a little bit faster, I might put another food thing on. Yeah, because that should give us up to +8 on food growth. So we can get Higara pumping out really fast. Because also the more population we have, the more income we get from credits. So that would be fantastic. And we still have 100% morale, which is great as well. And then we could start bringing these guys over to production and research. Get that stuff going. And then on Karak, we are working on building an automated factory. We got, I believe, a hydroponic farm built last time. So now we can grow the population slowly while we get production level going as well. So this one should start being produced, and once we get the biosphere and the automatic factory built, we should be able to put it on food to grow the population a little bit more on Karak. Fantastic. And then I think I wanted to secure this system for our empire as well, because there was a pretty good one here, I believe. I think it was this one. Yeah. That one's kind of barren. There was another system that was really good. Maybe it was this one. I mean, this is a huge tundra, so I'll have a lot of space for population. But it won't be very productive or anything. We know that the insect people, I believe is what is up here. Yeah, the Klekion are up here. So we can't expand up in that direction. They actually can't expand downward, so we might be going to war with them soon. Because they can't expand this way because of technology they don't have. Interesting. Very interesting. So we're going to have to defend that Carrick Prime pretty heavily. And then start making our way down this way. Yeah, we might make this one our next sector. Just because it'll be easy to defend these 3 sectors. So yeah, once we get these done, we'll get our colony ship. Alright, well, let's go ahead and end our turn. There's not much to really do. And now, Space Factory, I want you to build me a military defense outpost. Oh, and one of you guys told me I don't have the thing up that tells me or that my message is up or anything, but someone told me that the reason why that we can zoom out as this faction and see all of the capitals of all the players on the map, because that's one of the special abilities of this faction, because of their telepathy, I think, something like that. But thanks again for giving me that information. That was really interesting to know, so we can actually see where all of the factions are without actually having to interact with them. But we have to get close and interact with them in order to get communications with them. So, very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Alright, so you got your thing built. So now we're growing by 8, which means in 9 turns we'll have another population to play around with. Fantastic. And you still have a while. And you have 10 turns until you get that thing built. Alright. Ooh, we have a leader. This is a fleet leader. He costs 2 BC. He increases shield restoration and ship repair per turn is increased. We really don't need a leader yet because we really don't have a fleet. We have a frigate because we're still kind of aggressively expanding to get more territory. So for the time being, I'm going to reject in favor of building up our credits more. But we got our research done.
The philosophers have gleaned a new insight.
So now we have research laboratories that we can build on our planets to increase our research, and government support facilities for new planets to help improve morale. Indeed. Okay. So next, we could get engineering. Again, we don't really need a destroyer class. We're not hostile or anything. And we don't have the production to really build something like that. Fungal farms isn't really important to us yet. Laser cannons, neutron blaster modifications. A spy center. Spy center probably wouldn't be too bad. That's not a bad idea. Civilian transport. This actually will be really useful because the planets that we're colonizing aren't really good at growing the population. So we can focus on growing the population on Higara and then spread it to the other planets. And then we can get colonial revenue services to help improve our overall income.
To victory.
Let's do deep space exploration. What else does this give us? Oh, a colony base. Yeah, that helps improve food at the cost of maintenance. Indeed. Cool. Cool. Okay. After you build your automated factory, build yourself a colony ship, and then start building a research laboratory. Okay. Let's go ahead and end our turn. Nothing else to do. We're just waiting for this to get built and waiting for some of this stuff to get done. So we have 139. It's going to cost 288 to get that done. It costs 176. We might use all of our income to get this automated factory up faster so we can get this planet developed.
Welcome to GNN.
Oh, GNN!
While carrying out secret, high-level experiments,
Elerian, scientists stumbled onto a critical scientific breakthrough.
Ooh, we researched a scientific breakthrough. Interesting.
The philosophers have gleaned a new insight.
Okay, well, we got that done. Fantastic. Give me economics. Cool. And the new ship design we have are the, I believe it's the civilian? E. Indeed. No! I was just looking at that. I didn't want to actually do anything with it. Okay. So now that means that we can build ourselves a civilian transport. Would build that now. Let's see, if we do build a civilian transport, yeah, we can send it over here to get +2 food automatically. And it will help our income. I was not expecting that research to get done that quickly. It'll take 6 turns, and you cost 280. Okay. We're going to focus primarily on food production on the main planet right now. For this planet, we're going to go ahead and get that done, so the next turn we'll have more production. And then I can focus you over here, I believe. Or we might just keep it like that for now, until we get more facilities built. Got some pirates coming in. They're fighting our frigate and our space factory. Let's go ahead and do this. Battle at Karak. I spelled Karak wrong. Dang it! There's supposed to be an H, not a C. I always get that wrong. And he is right there. Alright, so we are going to move our frigate up and around. Put it back down here. And Space Factory, I want you to stay away from the battle. So just patrol around here for now. And also, I'm going to make your speed about half. Your speed about 3/4. And there we go. That should be good. Let's go, our little frigate class. Boom. Nice. Victory is ours. Now I only manually controlled that because I didn't want to lose my my space factory. Sweet. Let me go ahead and fix that real quick. A Karak system. Indeed. Okay. So you have your thing built. You now have 6 production. So I can put this over on food to help grow it quicker. It's going to take longer for this to get built, but at least we'll be making progress to growing the population. And then once you get your automated factory built, we will start building the civilian transport. We'll send it over here to increase the population by run at Karak Prime. And then we will get the colony ship going. We should have our frigate freed once we get the colony ship going, and we'll start securing this system. And then once we get this third system going, hopefully by then we'll be doing pretty well to where we can start actually building a fleet to protect ourselves. There's a giant crab thing over here. Interesting. Oh, that's Orion Prime! Which is the best, has the best planet in the game. Huge Gaia and ultra rich. Now, unfortunately, that is extremely difficult for us to get to, because we have to go through these special slip gates that we don't have access to yet. Should see how our relationship's doing with the bug people. Hello.
We greet you.
We greet you too. We could share your star charts.
The Hive does not covet. We ask only a fair trade.
Okay. They want our star charts, and they will give us 8 credits a month for an entire year, and 4 credits on top of it. Deal!
We agree. We part ways.
Thank you, bug people. I should probably actually call them by their real names. The Klakion. Not the bug people. Some negotiator I am. Okay, so now we are making a decent amount of income, which is fantastic because we are building a bunch of structures on both our planets without really growing the population, so it's going to start hurting our income soon. Let's go ahead and end our turn. And again, nothing really happening, so let's end our turn again. I made you credits. I might make this one over here research. I think originally I was gonna make them both credits. The automated factory is now complete. Sweet. So now we need to build our civilian transport. You have one more turn until you level up. Nice. How are you doing? You have quite some time to get anything done. Alright, Higara has grown. We'll bring you down here. No. Research or production? Let's focus on production. Okay, 2 turns. This will be built. Let's save our money. Save our money to help grow this planet. And you got your defense station built. Fantastic. Make your way here, and I want you to construct me a laboratory. It'll be 2 research. Mine will be 4 credits. Let's start working more on research. Okay, okay. One more. Do we have enough to... Nope. Alright. Alright, fleet needs orders. I'm gonna go ahead and bring this guy down here. And we have a civilian transport that has been constructed, and we are going to send him here. Increase our population by 1 on Karak. All-star leader, perfectly fine. I don't really need a leader yet. You are now building yourselves a research laboratory. Fantastic. Ooh, our research is now complete. Fantastic. And let's go ahead and get that purchased. So you are now done. And I want you to build me... Oh yeah, we need to get that on the main planet. A governmental support facility, which will bring your morale up to 80%. which I believe this allows us to control more population on the planet. Because once it grows up to a certain point, they're going to start like having picket signs and whatnot saying that we're not going to work, so they get better facilities. So get that, and then, and no, let's build that one next. Yeah, we'll get rid of you. Yeah, we'll do that. And then your next thing will be that one. And then we might start building some frigates. So does this build 3 at once, or... It does build 3 at once. Okay. Yeah, we'll start building some frigates and getting actual military going. So, one of the interesting things I do love about this game is our fleet is limited by our command points. We can go above the command point limit, but by doing that, we have to pay enormous amount of maintenance fees because we can't maintain that large of a fleet. So, so every single one of our ships and outposts that we build contribute to our command points. And I believe we get more command points by having leaders and star bases and whatnot on our planets. So we start with 10, we have an extra 5 because of the star base we have on Agara. I need to build one on Karak, but once we get production under control, then we can start doing that. And then we need to get another planet to build another star base, and so on and so forth. These military outposts require command to maintain because they block the flow of enemies moving around. Where the star bases on the actual planets are supplying the planet with more influence, I guess. So they'll help contribute to your command points. And then there's certain researches and whatnot that allow that to go higher as well. And this next one here is security, which is our ability to protect ourselves from people spying on our empire. We get to play around more with that once I get that unlocked. And then this, of course, is how much research we're producing, which we got our research done.
The philosophers have gleaned a new insight.
We got the revenue services, which I've already put on the planets. Okay, I think now might be a time to start getting into engineering, since we're going to start building up a military shortly. Xeno Relations. This is where we can build a spy center. Help improve security and allow us to spy on enemies. Private funding for better researching, crust prospecting, increased production on poor planets, poor minerals. Yeah, let's get engineering.
For the glory of the fiefdoms.
For the glory of the fiefdoms. Sounds cool to me. The fiefdoms must be amazing. Okay. You're moving in that direction. You're moving in that direction. You're building yourself a research laboratory. And you are going to finish up your biosphere. Oh. And we have a pirate attacking our military outpost. I actually want to see this. I want to see how our military outpost does against that one pirate ship. Later on in the future, unless there's a really good battle, we won't be watching all of them. Here is our military outpost. It has 10 laser cannons, 5 nuclear missiles, and 6 neutron blasters. Nice. It's got 38 defense because of its high health, and 17 attack. Now these things will update as we get more research, so once we unlock the next missile, or next laser, it'll add it to the ship to make it more powerful. And when we unlock shields and whatnot, it'll add it to the ship. I do kind of wish we could customize these, but I get why we can't. It'll make things a little bit complicated. Maybe there's a mod we can download to allow us to customize these. Nice! You got nowhere near that military outpost. Cool. So with that enabled, we don't have to worry about pirates sneaking their way in and bombing our planets. They'll be blocked by this military outpost. And this military outpost has to be destroyed before the sector can be invaded, which is pretty cool. Okay. And let's go ahead and end our turn. Nothing else really happening over here. This scout, we could probably just go ahead and scrap. It'll increase the amount of... Actually, it will increase the amount of command points we're able to use. Okay, and I want you to unload here. There we go. We now have 2 population. So now we can start getting this growing a little bit better, which is fantastic. I don't really know if we need the government support facility for this planet, since it is kind of a small planet. It only supports 7 population. What's Agara's support? 13? Okay. This one supports 14, despite the fact it's a tundra. It's tundra poor. I believe we can increase that a little bit with certain researches, but it is, I think, hard limited based off the size and quality of the planet. We can terraform the planet to make it better. So that is something we can do, but that is way down the line. That's deep down the research tree. Got a long time before we reach that point. Alright, and we are making 13 research now. Fantastic. Okay. I want to put you right there. We'll guard and blockade that area. People can't come down. And now we need to save up for a colony ship to get our 3rd planet. Alright, you got the facility completed. I could go ahead and bring you down here, so once we colonize this planet, we can build a military outpost here. We could build another military outpost here as well. Any of these planets good? Not really. I mean, this one's not bad, but it has low gravity, which means we're gonna have penalties on it. We don't... Actually, we can't colonize that because we don't know how to survive in low gravity. So we could get the barren one. And it's a decent size. Eventually we get to the point where we can start terraforming the planet. It wouldn't be a bad investment. Okay. The research has been completed. Threatening fleet. It's 1 pirate raider. I'm sorry to tell you, that is not a threatening fleet.
The philosophers have gleaned a new insight.
Hey, we can design a destroyer class. Fantastic. We'll take a look at that later. We can get advanced fusion, which allows us to modify our ships to travel a little bit faster. Modular manipulation. Oh wait, we need shields because that's what we specialize in. There's one of these here to unlock shields. Yeah, this one.
Onwards.
This will allow us to modify our neutron blaster and allow us to put shields on our ships, which is kind of a must because of how our ships are. But now we can design a destroyer class. Fantastic. And this ship looks really cool. I like these very elegant, like, wing designs. I'm a big fan of, like, elegant wing designs like this, and a big fan of blocky designs. I don't know why. I mean, wings have absolutely no purpose in space. There's no, like, wind or resistance. But for some reason, it looks really cool. I don't really know what to explain about it. Or how to explain it. But let's go ahead. I want to edit you. Is there anything that we can, like, replace or change? I don't think so. We haven't really researched any ship technologies. But this ship comes with 3-point defense lasers, a nuclear bomb, which I believe is used for attacking planets, and neutron blasters. I think we're going to make this a military focus ship. So let's go with nuclear missiles instead of nuclear bombs. And then let's reduce the neutron blasters to maybe up 4. And increase the amount of nuclear bombs. Can we also modify you more? Let's see, let's reduce you down to 2. Dang it. Just shy. We could add a special in. We actually don't have any beam weapons. No, we do. We do. We have a neutron blaster. Never mind. Ugh. That's 3.3. This is 5.1. And delete that. 30, 48. Oh, you're 12. Of course you are. There we go. There'll be 4 neutron blasters, 3 nuclear missiles, titanium armor, a nuclear drive. I do want to put the special on it though. So let's reduce you down. No, let's reduce missiles down to 2. And then put the armament engine on. Reduce you down to 5. There we go. That way it's a little bit different. We'll just name it Destroyer. Until we get up to the point where we can really start customizing this. So we have Destroyer Mark II. It's got a lot more defensive capability. It's got the same weapon capability. Interesting. Just because I added a lot more defenses, but I tend to play very heavily survivability focused, so this actually makes a lot of sense to me. Our ships are very difficult to kill. Doop. Okay. I don't think there's anything else. Let's go ahead and end our turn. Why'd the Pirate Raider not attack? Why you be like this, Pirate Raider? Unless I'm not actually at war with you. And you're just like a normal space pirate ship? Question mark? I'm confused. Anyways, population has grown on Higara. Fantastic. Let's focus. I mean, we're still doing pretty good on research. I'm not too worried about that. But let's focus more on production to get the ship built. Yeah, this will reduce it by 3. So that we can colonize this tundra over here. How are you doing? You are... Wait, can I actually colonize this? I didn't think we could. The gas giant. We could probably terraform it into an actual planet in the future. Pretty sure you can do that in this game. There we go, now it's attacking. Auto-resolve because it's one little dinky ship fighting our military outpost. It's not too worried about it. Alright, you guard that area. I think the only thing we really have down here are the space things and pirates, which is amazing. That means as long as we can keep these guys blocked off, we can continue expanding down here and take this entire area for ourselves. We got a really good start. Holy crap. Because we can't go through these red wormholes until we resource a certain technology that allows us to access it. So these are cut off until like mid-game. So that means like this AI down here we can't contact. The only one we have is the bug ones. This is a pirate, this is a pirate. This is fantastic. Cool. So we can start building ourselves a small little military. Build that. And then build a couple more. start building us a couple of frigates and whatnot, and then we'll start taking out like these. Well, that guy's not gonna be taken out for a long time. He has a lot of attack and defense, but we can start like taking out some of these pirate ones. I might have to build a destroyer that focuses on bombardment. But we won't be able to take that planet over. Could we take this one over? Nope. Okay, so we're gonna have to deal with pirates for a long time. We could destroy them instead of taking them over. That's a possibility. $824, still need a lot more. One more and you get your government support facility, fantastic. And then you build your research. And then after your research, I guess, build your starbase. You can build your missile base to protect you. You could build the marine barracks. Yeah, get the marine barracks, and then the star base, and then the missile base. Get everything up and operational. Oh, GNN News.
Galactic News Network.
The Alkari flot has discovered the remains of a long-lost Orion facility. Whether this was an advanced research facility or a particularly well-built hotel and casino, it is too early to tell.
I vote for the casino. There better be casinos. So someone found an ancient ruins. Fantastic. Nothing I can do about it. I can't access any of that. Not on my side of the galaxy. Now you take 744. Yeah, that's just gonna be a while before you're done. Got the government support facility, indeed. You can get your research laboratory to help with the research stuff. Kill. Yeah. How much money are you producing? None. Cool. You're balanced. And Hagar, you're producing 11. And I think we have an extra 10 for something. Oh, right, because we still have that that deal with these guys where we're giving them money so they have our star charts. Or they're giving us money for our star charts. Fantastic. Okay, still got a while. Let's keep ending our turn. Do it again. Move you over here. And the tribute payments with the Klaken have expired. Okay, so now we've gone back down. Still need 504. We're almost there. And Karak is still doing pretty good. Getting your research laboratory built. Yee, advanced magnetism research completed. Shields, please. Elliot, or heck yes. I like how I like hesitated to censor myself and I still said the word anyways. Funny. We got class 1 shields now. Fantastic. We can put shields on our frigates. Cool. So it looks like they want to replace one of our nuclear missile launchers for a shield generator. Yeah, that sounds good to me. We have a shield level of 1. This will increase production by 2 and we'll get 47.5 shields. So half of our value would be shields. Heck yeah. Fantastic. And for destroyers, same thing. We're going to get rid of 2 of our neutron blasters for a shield generator. This will actually reduce Oh, it actually increases, my bad. This will increase the amount that production points it requires to build it. So we'll gain 82.5 shields and 1 shield resorption. Oh, okay. So this means shield absorption is how much damage the shield's going to take per shot. So if you get a shot of 10 damage at 1, the shield's going to take 10 damage. I think if this goes up, then it'll be able to absorb more and more without losing the shield points. Cool. So go ahead and upgrade. Yes. Got lots of point defense cannons, but now we have shields. Fantastic. We have 35 defenses. We do not have a whole lot of attack, but we have a lot of survivability.
What is the will of the fiefdoms, Marshal?
The will of the fiefdoms. The will of the fiefdoms demand you. Missile upgrades. And missile minimization reduces the amount of space they take on ships. Atmospheric renewer. Fusion drive. Right now, we're going to focus primarily on expanding because we have an entire sector that we can take over for ourselves. Neutron collider. Nice. It increases production per cell. Very good for a planet that has a lot of production. We need something for... We might do biology next. Because we have a tundra we're about to colonize, and we have a desert that we have colonized right now. This will help increase the food production on those planets, which again will increase our economy, which will allow us to purchase vehicles if we absolutely need to.
To victory!
To victory! I think that would be a good plan. Alright, you... Oh, right, you're just gonna... You're gonna have to guard there for now. Until we get our colony ship down here to colonize the tundra. Cool. You're doing good. Iraq is growing. Hopefully it doesn't get consumed by a firestorm in the future. 344. One more! Carrick has grown. Hooray! Threatening fleet. It's one pirate ship. Not threatened by it. And research laboratory completed. Fantastic. So now you're producing 5 research. We have a lot of things focused on production. Cool. Let's see, you do have a production problem. Let's just build you a starbase for now. Until we get you a little bit higher. And we can now purchase that. Fantastic. Cool. Now we'll have our colony ship. Auto resolve, not worried about that. Although it would be really cool to see how much shielding that the military outposts have now. Now they have shields. I love how those things update automatically whenever we get new technology. I do wish we could customize it the way we wanted to, but it's really cool that that happens. I think we can only do ships. Yeah. I can't customize my space stations. I'm probably gonna look for a mod to see if that's possible. Because I really do wish we had the ability to customize these space stations the way we want to. Alright, colony ship. I need you to come here to this gigantic tundra. so that you can colonize it. And then our next one might be this one. This might be the next one we save up for. It's not a really good one. We could make it a very production-focused planet. And having it will give us control of the sector, which is more important. Then we'll start making our way down here. There's an ocean planet. Like this one here has a couple good planets we can take. We can take both of these, I believe. The ocean and the arid planet. And then here's a Gaia planet, but we have to wipe out this that guy first, which we'll need a military to do. Hagara has grown. Hagara is now size 8. Fantastic. I think it was already size 8 before the what's his face came in. We'll focus more on production. You are definitely going to need a particle collider. We can get a lot of production going on this planet. Because the particle collider is better the larger the planet, and obviously the more abundant the resources are. It's not really useful in small planets. Oh, what's going on? Oh, someone colonized the planet.
And now, the news.
The news! Oh my.
The Ruthic Empire has grown in strength.
Ruthic Empire now controls 3 planets. Nice. We're about to get our 3rd one. I have a feeling that might be the Empire that takes over this sector, and then we'll be fighting them. Cool.
The philosophers have gleaned a new insight.
Hey, we now have fungal farms and death spores, which I'm probably not going to use. I usually don't go the whole biological warfare thing in these type of games. Okay. Soil enrichment facility. Widespread use of nanomachinery allows planetary engineers to alter the chemical makeup of the colony's topsoil. The fertilization process increases the food output of each cell. This is what we need for Karak. Fantastic. And then we have deep sea cooling, which improves research. And allows construction of a large-scale deep-sea cooling facility, an efficient method to dissipate the waste heat of huge research computer assembles. Indeed. I really want the soil enrichment facility.
Onwards.
That will be more important to us because we have this tundra here, we have the barren planet here, and we have Karak over here that's a desert planet. And there's a couple other ones over here that aren't like super high quality. So I think that would be beneficial for short term. Now in the long term, the other one would work because we could eventually terraform our planets and make them ocean to benefit that technology. But that's in late game, and I'm trying to get through early game still. Early game. Make your way here and colonize the planet. Look at that snowstorm. It's a beautiful frozen wasteland. I love the little cutscenes in this game. They're so cool. Oh my god. Yep, this is a giant planet for sure. Alright, so first thing you need is the automation factory. And then you need hydroponics, biosphere, and fungal farm. There we go. And then we'll be using our money to get this done, because once this is completed, then we can go up to food. Cool. we now have a tundra planet. Okay, so I decided to go with more of a, or keep the homeworld theme going. So this will be the Tannhäuser Gate system. Because we actually don't know a whole much about that. We just know we had to meet the Bentusi in that system because they were being attacked by the Titan. So we have Higara, Karak, and the Tannhäuser Gate. Hehe. Fine. Anyways, let's go ahead. I don't think there's anything else we can do. We are producing the Colonial Revenue Services, which will allow us to increase the amount of income we get per population point, which is going to be fantastic. And then we get to start building up a military. And I'm hoping it's probably still way too early to attack this. So we might go over here and start occupying this area. Next, once we get the once we get our military outpost constructed here, we'll occupy this area, get this area colonized, and then probably go here, and then hopefully by then we'll be advanced enough to take care of the space monster here to get this Gaia planet, and then continue making our way down. And hopefully by the time we get down to these areas, we will have the technology to go through these gates and meet the other players. That's probably the plan for the next couple of rounds. New leader, Yar. He manages colonies. He improves the security of the colonies. I believe he can get more things going on. This probably wouldn't be a bad idea to help morale and whatnot on planets, since we're gonna have a lot of planets that are very weird. Okay, I thought it over, and we're gonna go ahead and get Yar, because we don't really have a purpose for a military leader, but we can probably find a purpose for a colonial leader. So let's go ahead and grab him. And let us send him to... Boop, boop, boop. Oh, that's just the leader page, apparently. Oh wait, we have to wait for him to arrive, I believe. I think it takes him a couple turns to actually arrive. Yeah, okay. I'm just dumb. I'm just dumb at clicking things. Let's see. I don't think he actually does anything good. So let's go ahead and send him over to there, which will take him 4 turns to arrive. All he does is improve the security at the moment until he gets a couple levels, and then we'll be able to have him actually like improve research and improve like production and everything, if I remember right. Okay, we have another pirate fleet coming up here shortly. Next turn we'll have this available. Fantastic. We're gonna auto-resolve this. No reason to watch that fight. And now we have the thing he built. Fantastic. Now we can start working on building up a small little fleet. Up a couple frigates and maybe a couple destroyers. And we'll send them down here, add them to our main fleet. Hopefully grow it large enough to be able to start fighting the space monster, but it's gonna be a while. We don't have the fleet capacity to really take care of that problem, fortunately. We definitely could go over here and take care of the Sirius Prime. Take care of the pirate problem. And maybe build a couple marine ships. I don't think we actually have the ability to do what I don't know. I don't think we have the ability to actually like take over planets. It's not going to work anyways because we don't. Let's go ahead and end our turn one more time, and we'll go ahead and end this episode because I think I was pretty close to an hour mark before I had to go. I was trying to make it all the way, but my body was eventually like, "No, you need to go." I'm like, "Okay, I'll do that." Anyways, hey, so we got that frigate available. So we'll bring him down there to help out with that fleet. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here before I start repeating myself again. I hope you guys enjoy this. If you do, please leave a like. If you like what I do, consider subscribing. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the Master of Orion playthrough. We're still very early game, even though we're 2 hours into the game. Until we start getting closer to cruiser tech, which is our next hull upgrade, and then we'll start getting closer to mid-game. But we're still very early where we got to focus on expansion, get as many planets as possible, get our research up so we can keep up with the AI. And since we got really, really lucky where we have this AI cut off from the rest of our fleet, or from the rest of the galaxy, we can focus on getting these, and he'll be cut off until he gets research to go through these those wormholes there. Anyways, guys, I think that's gonna do for me for today. Anyways, until next time, this is Captain Soban signing out.
The Baker have arrived. Emergency hyperspace procedures initiated. The mothership must survive.